Next question is, do you have a book recommendation? We like to joke that this is the not sponsored Audible section where I ask you for a book recommendation and Vlad immediately goes and downloads it. So do you have a book recommendation or a couple book recommendations?
I'm going to give you a name and tell me if you can tell me who the author is. It's not luck. Dr. Goldratt.
Okay.
So
Really?
Dr. Goldratt wrote the book, The Goal.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that there is 4 other books that are almost identical to The Goal, but they impact different industries like cells and different things. Fascinating. So I'm a big component of theory of constraint. And here's what's interesting about theory of constraint. I think our industry has done a disservice in the lean space because we focus on lean and waste so much so, but we forget that we have to apply those principles to the constraint. So again, if you have a process, a critical chain of process, and you have raw inputs coming in and you've got some kind of widget coming out, if you apply lean principles to one of the processes that already overproduce your constraint, then all you've done is made that produce more and you're building more inventory up around that device.
Right.
So if you will focus on the constraint, find that constraint, and then apply these lean methodologies, you will actually produce more at the end. So those 4 books, Critical Chain, The Choice, It's Not Luck, and Isn't It Obvious, are absolutely great reads. If you like The Goal, I highly recommend it because each one of those books gives you a little bit more of an insight into that theory of constraints and from a different viewpoint, and it's fabulous. The second one, as far as leadership, the very best leadership books I've read are from the Arbinger Institute. So it's the Leadership and Self-Deception, and it's the Anatomy of Peace. Both of those books are written in the same kind of way that The Goal is written, right? It's a story that you're reading. It's not technical. It's you're following along a story, but absolutely great books around leadership and what it looks like when you get yourself in a box. How do you get yourself out of that box? And so those would be my recommendations. And then currently I'm reading a book called Soundtracks by John Akoff, which is a really good kind of thinking, big picture and challenging convention type of a book.